Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy Coman is one of those players who seem to have been around forever, despite his age. The Parisian is hugely decorated, truly one of the top talents of his generation, and I love that pace you see and that unique X-factor that gives him the extra edge.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Pedri. Oh, sweet feet. Pedri! They want to be quick. And in again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Might want to be careful there.
Yamal! Guerrero. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Kane. Martinez. Koundé. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's got the shot away! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And we have our very first corner. De Jong plays it short. Pedri. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Guerrero. And Upamecano. Neuer is there to clear. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Musiala. Now it's Pedri. Ferran Torres. That's a shade optimistic. Kimmich. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And here's Lewandowski. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Koundé, well seen, saw that coming. Coman. And it's Davis. To Goretzka. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How would you review the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make...
Shapes to shoot! They've scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
And that interception was most necessary. Balda is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Casado.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
It's anyone's ball now. And it's hoisted clear. Davis. Barcelona are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Koeman. Now it's Pedri. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Spread neatly. Tries to get it clear. Out of play for a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
João Palhinha. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's had a shot. It's in. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently... Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That's good running with the ball. Lewandowski. Dumfries. Forward it goes. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades. And I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates, because he's growing into one of Italy's most important midfielders. And he always has a say in what's going on, and he looks like captain material for the future. I think this guy has a lovely presence about him.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, that was vital. And they're quick to get it back. Mkhitaryan, great hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And we have our very first corner. Barcelona can counter promptly here. Now it's Pedri. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the pass is intercepted. Now that's well seen too. Away from immediate danger. Rafinha. De Jong. Martinez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Mkhitaryan. Can he get it through? Pedri. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. DiMarco. He has found the way through. De Jong. And that intercept. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How would you review the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Lewandowski. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Tries a header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's Lewandowski. Well timed, excellent interception. Balda. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And here's Lewandowski. Fiddles it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona finding their passes. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pedri. Mkhitaryan. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And here's Lewandowski. Oh, good read.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Shot a goal! Oh, that's incredible! Finally! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Inter Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be...
Can he finish? It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. And that is that. While that was a frustrating game, they were at times cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
This was simply a very indecisive outing for me. They were knocked out of their shape by a tenacious opponent.
So, will they or won't they? It is another massive test. If results go the right way, then the club can take a huge step in terms of their big picture standing. The support here is colourful, cacophonous, a veritable assault upon our senses. It is time for them to believe. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Rice. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that is a little undercooked. Havertz. Now it's Lewandowski. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Dani Olmo. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Casado. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper.
Martinelli! He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Fermin. Now it's Dani Olmo. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Dani Olmo. He's tried one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Dani Olmo is offering a wry smile there.
And the keeper's given it away. Defence has got rid of that. Saka. Looking for the run. Balda. Oh, that's fabulous. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's shifting through the gears here. They've managed to get it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's been intercepted. Now, can he find a finish? And he's in on, and a shot! There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
And the finish! It's there!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Arsenal take the lead.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
And he was quick to react. Barcelona still this single goal behind. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And they win it back again. That has ended up in no man's land. Speculative strike. De Jong powering forward here. Oh, good read. Away from immediate danger. Well, that is one way to stop him. Ah, that's a fine interception.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Lewandowski. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He is through here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Valde. It'll be a throw-in. Ansu Fati. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely. Decent chance! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Ansu Fati. Valde. Lewandowski. Gabriel is there and he can get that clear. So what can they make of this? He's picked his way through. Havertz. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Barcelona may have thrown this away at the death. To increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Not the most accurate pass. And that's that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly... So, will they or won't they? It is another massive test. If results go the right way, then the club can take a huge step in terms of their big picture standing. The support here is colourful, cacophonous, a veritable assault upon our senses. It is time for them to believe. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. Great chance! Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield. No.
Lewandowski! He's delivered all right!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then...
Havertz has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And this, an opportunity to pull level. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Odegaard! Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Barcelona can start a counter here. Arsenal have their second corner now. He's got tall. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. Barcelona can counter promptly here.
Sterling really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Swung over. Oh, well played. And he's gone looking for safety. Odegaard. Oh, he's found support out wide. Terima. Lofted upfield. Havertz. Oh, that was vital. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Terima. Always onto this. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
A real chance if he can get... Has a go! It's run loose, surely this time! It's off target and by quite a way.
Havertz very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Havertz gets a good foot in there. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Yamal. Pablo Torre. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And Koundé did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well seen, saw that coming. Casado. Yamal. Now Odegaard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Interesting ball. And now they can clear their lines. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Barcelona lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And we're already back underway here. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. He won't be happy with that one. Partey. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Now it's Lewandowski.
Havertz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
1,550.
Pablo Torre. Out to the left it goes. Spread it left. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Havertz. Pablo Torre. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Arsenal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Can he finish?
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
It's Lewandowski! He's got away with one there. Odegaard. Saka. White. Sterling. Well read, and the danger is averted. He can get that clear. Now it's Saka. And the defence can get it clear. Now it's Havertz! Straight at the keeper.
Havertz usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And it's Lewandowski. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Valde. It's Lewandowski! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And here's Lewandowski. Dani Olmo. Neuer will lay claim to that. Over to the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Dani Olmo. Out of play for a throw. Dani Olmo. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with
Lewandowski! Musiala. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Dani Olmo, and it's Lewandowski. That is lovely. Lewandowski, good read, needed to be. Goretzka, Davis is fouled. And no surprise, that's a booking. Dani Olmo. And he was quick to react. Goretzka is offering some sort of an apology there.
yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Valde. He's going for goal! Just swings wide.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Goretzka. Oh, that's a key interception. Dani Olmo. Now it's Lewandowski. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He has found the way through, and it's played in here. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, the ball's run, chance to shoot! Has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kane. And the first half is done. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. The midway point of the game.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. Here we go again.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Pinches it off him. Musiala. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's fabulous. Decent hit! It's there!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Bayern Munich take the lead, 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
1,649.
And he's had it nicked away. Dani Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. And he's being shifted off it.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And the finish! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Well, there was to be no other outcome. That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Now it's Lewandowski. He's through, now is he in? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. "75 minutes, got a shot away! And that's a real chance missed.
Firmino has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Short changes him with that pass. And that has been cut short. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Might want to be careful there.
Now this could be a chance. Just eases him off the ball. Driving forward.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Oh, shooting chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Now that looks a decent ball. Vermeer. Kimmich takes control of it and he's on the move. Kimmich is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Sare for Musiala. Goretzka. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the defence can get it clear. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Lewandowski. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 16, number 42, number 20, number 4, Ronald Araujo. Coming on the field, number 10, Ansu Fati. Number 6, number 14, number 5, Inigo Martinez.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Casado fiddles it through. Muller. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Dyer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Kane. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Kane. Pablo Torre. And here's Lewandowski. Well timed, excellent interception.
you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he's intervened well there. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. And he has done his bit.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Kane is the next to run the gauntlet. 1-1.
He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Muller is second man up. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
The third man in the queue. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Sané is a picture of calm despite the moment.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
So this one to restore parity. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Well, in trying to get clever, that ended up being too comfortable for the keeper.
Iñaki Peña must keep this out. This is match point. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Barcelona are looking to save match point. It's in. Pick that one out.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. Oh, he saved it!
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. And there it is, the decisive kick. Barcelona fall short in the lottery.